bon.
Hello everyone, this is Spud on Spud Plays FM and we are in the semi-finals of the Champions League Challenge. I think it's part 8 today, is it? I'm pretty sure. I think it's part 8. We're in the semi-finals against Manchester City. We're going to be showing you both legs of the semi-finals today. So, last time you left us, we had a couple more injury problems. Marco Verratti's now picked up an injury as well. So Idrissa Guye's coming in to the side. Who else have we have? So yeah, he joins Mbappe, Keane, Florenzi, Modric on the injury list. It's a big injury list. We scraped through against Shakhtar in the quarterfinals, really. 1-0 over the both legs. Professional performance, some would say. Some would say we should be doing better. But yeah, we're in the semi-finals. So who have we beaten on the way here? We've beaten Lokomotiv Moscow, Barcelona, Atalanta, Juventus and Shakhtar, and now we're here. So when you left us last, yeah, that was the 0-0 draw, and then we defeated Nimes 4-0. Marco Verratti got on the score sheet. Zlatan, Neymar and Colin Dagba. They also had a man sent off towards the end. I think we clinched the league title in that game as well. We then went away and bet Montpellier 3-1. Neymar, Zlatan, they pulled one back, and then Pablo Sarabia, who's had a brilliant season, scored his 15th goal of the season to kill the game off near the end. And then we made tons of changes for the game a few days ago against Nantes. Obviously we rested the full 11 going into this Manchester City game. Leandro Paredes scored a wonderful free kick, and then he scored another. And then Daniel Labila, the young 17-year-old Frenchman, made it free, and they did pull one back towards the end, but the B team got the result. So the league table now looks like this. Yeah, so we've absolutely smashed it. We're 25 points clear with 4 games left. 86 goal difference, only defeated twice. Everyone can say it's expected, but I've done it in style, I think. Anyway, on to the important stuff. This is what this series is all about. Is this going to be the last episode, or are we going to have one more in a final? Who knows? There's only one way to find out, Mark. So we've got loads of injuries, but we're battling on. We've got a couple of youngsters on the bench from the under-23s. We've got this lad, Tierno Balde, central midfielder, 18 years old Frenchman, and Kees Ruiz, another 18-year-old Frenchman, can play out wide on the left or in central midfield. They're both on the bench. We probably won't have to use them. Gives them a bit of experience. Basically, we've just got that many injuries. I've had to draft some of the youngsters up. So yeah, we are without some of us big men, but we've got a decent enough side. So let's see how it goes. We're at home for the first leg, so we're going for the vertical tiki-taka that's done us so well all season. Tierno Balde will have to be given a number 35. There you go, look, 9 changes from the last match, so we didn't make a full 11 changes. I think actually because we just didn't have enough players fit. So we just had to make the 9 and then bring the other 2 off, I think that's what it was, at half time. So everyone's fresh anyway, everyone's quite fit. Let's pump some fists. Go out there and grab a win. Couple of motivators. Here we go, guys. The semi-finals. There's been a couple of points where I didn't think I'd make it this far, you know. And this is their team. Still got Aguero. That's a strong team, isn't it? It's a strong team. But so is ours. I'm confident, to be honest. We have had a really good season. We've obviously won one of the cups. We've won the league. I think we've only lost one Champions League game. I think that was to Barcelona at the new camp in the group stage. Bit of a slow start from both teams here. We've got a lot of the ball, but still no one's created an attempt on goal yet in the first 15 minutes. Okay. Oh, they've had a shot. It's not been a great first 20 minutes, really, has it? I thought it was going to be a little bit more exciting than this, guys. I'm not going to lie. We have got it on highlights, yeah. We haven't even had a shot a shot at all in the first half an hour. Okay, something's got to give here. Don't really want to change anything, but we're not creating anything. Ooh, okay. Maybe we play a bit more narrow. See if that works. Oh, and suddenly we have 2 shots. Is that because I changed it? There's not enough highlights to actually tell if that was because we played through the middle or not. They're playing out from the back. De Bruyne, Sterling. He's pulled it back to Aguero. Fernandinho with a great tackle. They're coming back again though, and Alaba. Good tackle from Alaba. It's good defending, but we don't want to be defending. We're the home side. Sterling's coming again here. It's a poor attempt from Sterling. So playing out from the back. Kimpembe's picked up a yellow card early on, which is never nice, is it? Treading on thin waters. Di Maria with a nice bit of skill finds Neymar. Oh, I thought that was a goal. Brilliant pass from Di Maria. And that did come through the middle. Neymar's corners away. Pretty even game. 3 shots apiece. And Idrissa Gana Gay looks like he's picked up a knock. He's going to have to come off at half time. Which is slightly worrying. So yeah, let's bring him off at half time. But who do we even have? Leandro Paredes, I suppose. He scored 2 goals in the last game. So he's going to come on. I actually think I'm going to swap him with Fernandinho and have Fernandinho sit back. Let's give the fans something to cheer for. Come on. Not that they ever... Why do they never care about the fans? I wonder if you're managing like quite a fan-based club, like say like a Newcastle or whatever, then maybe, you know, they actually get G'd up when you say something about the fans. I don't know. PSG don't care about the fans. Sarabia into Zlat. Oh, it's a vital block from John Stones. Just got his toe in. Neymar's corner. Oh, he's headed away. Come on, boys. So it says Di Maria's on a 6.5, but he's been the one that's created the most stuff, really. Di Maria flicks it on again for Sarabia. Oh, it's a good attempt. It's straight at Edison though. He found some wiggle room. Got his left-footed shot away. Neymar's corner now. It's headed away by Stones again. And Sterling can counter now. Come on, boys, get back. Oh, and Dagba's tackled him. And that's surely just a yellow, is it? This is dangerous. Kevin De Bruyne puts it in. Well headed away. Okay. We're growing into it. 25 minutes left. Nathan Ake's throw. Come on, let's win it off him. Oh, Sterling's done him. Here they come again, Man City. One touch passing. I'm a bit worried. It's a beautiful pass from Mahrez. Oh, and Sterling with it. Sterling with his finishing of old. Remember when he was class, but he just couldn't finish. 20 minutes left. Right. Okay. Don't really know what to do here. I think I might bring Di Maria off. Got Mauro Icardi coming back from injury. He's on the bench for the first time in a long time, actually, which is nice. We're going to bring Julian Draxler on. And yeah, Zlatan's having a really poor game. We're going to bring Mauro Icardi on. Icardi and Draxler, last 20 minutes. Encourage again. don't want to go attacking and let them score an away goal. I know it sucks that it's 0-0 for you guys, but I'd rather grind it out. And Neymar's taken a knock now, which is really not good. Oh dear. That is not good, guys. We're going to have Wan-Bernat come on for Neymar. We're really thin on the ground, and if he's missing the second leg and we haven't got him as well, then... well, I think injuries could let us down. Not to blame injuries, but... oh, Jesus. Oh, he's run straight through. He scored. He scored. Neymar comes off, and then they go and score. I thought, oh, it'll be alright, but Bernat's a defensive player. We can grind this 0-0 out and go again, see if we can get some injuries back. What's the defence doing? They've just let him walk through. He's just walked through. We're going very attacking. We've got a free kick. And it's not even giving us a highlight for it. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Nah, that's it, guys. That's all we can do. I'll bring Kazawa on for Alaba. Yeah, that sucks. Oh, we've got a corner. Shoot on sight, early crosses. I don't know. No, we can't. Shoot on sight we can. Because it lasts 5 minutes. Yeah. That's what we're going to go for anyway. Got a corner. Sarabia. Headed away. I mean, even if we score, it's a bad result. But this is a really bad result. It's a beautiful ball from Paredes. And Bernat! No way! Wan-Bernat. The man who I brought on for Neymar, the injured Neymar, who I was just joking about him being a more defensive player. What about that for a pass from Paredes though? He's on fire, a couple of goals in the last game, and then what an assist that is. And Wan-Bernat's levelled it up with 5 minutes left. Now we don't want to be very attacking right now, to be honest with you. Yeah. Just go back to positive. We don't want to... I'm taking that as a win in a way because... oh my god, and now Bernat's injured. You've got to be kidding me. This is sacrilege. So many injuries, it's ridiculous. We're out of subs. We're out of subs. Oh dear. We're going to bring them back like that. We're down to 10 men. Six minutes of added time. Slow the tempo, time waste sometimes, play for set pieces. Scores and then gets injured. Another injury. Whew! We're riddled with them. Absolutely riddled with injuries. 1-1. It's all to play for in second leg. It's all to play for. It was a pretty even game, to be honest. For all the injuries we've got, you know what? I'm sort of happy with that. Unlucky boys. It just wasn't our night. I was happy that the substitution paid. Oh yeah, it was all tactical. It was all tactical. Bringing Bernat on. 83rd minute, Gabriel Jesus. 3 minutes later, Wan-Bernat scores. It's a big, big moment. It's a big equaliser. We've got 3 more injuries. We've got Neymar out for 2 to 3 weeks. Oh God. He's missing the second leg. Idrissa Guy's missing the second leg. Wan-Bernat's missing the second leg and potentially the final. Can we get through with this absolutely injury-ravaged side? Oh God. We go to the Etihad, guys. Let's just have a quick look. I'm going to skip the Lens game, obviously. and I'll rejoin you in a second for the second leg. Right then, this is it. This could be the final game of the series. Are we going to get through to the final? Chelsea overturned a 2-0 defeat at the Nou Camp. They won 4-1 at Stamford Bridge against Barca, so it'll be Chelsea we have in the final if we do get through. The game that we played, not that you really care that much, against Lens, Daniel Labila scored a header. I brought Mbappe on to give him 30 minutes coming back from injury. He goes and gets a goal and an assist, assisting Fernandinho for a rare goal. So just quickly then, let's just have a look at the goal scorers actually. Mbappe's on 24, Neymar's on 21. So Neymar is injured as well. So it looks like Mbappe's going to become the top goal scorer. Icardi's 17, Sarabia 15. Both ahead of Zlat actually, although they have played a lot more games than him. Sort of didn't counter in the fact he's 39 and just wouldn't be playing as many games as everyone else when I was saying he might be the top goal scorer. So this is the team for the Etihad Stadium. We have got Zlat up front, Di Maria on the left, Draxler in the middle, Sarabia on the right. Paredes is in good form, so despite Verratti coming back from injury, he keeps his place alongside Fernandinho. We've got David Alaba left back, Marquinhos, Kimpembe as always. Brilliant partnership they've had this season. Dagba on the right and Naves back in net. So Verratti's back on the bench, like I say. Florenzi makes the bench as well. He can have up to 45 minutes. He's been out for a long time. Mbappe still not fully fit to start, but he can have up to 75. So if we're down at half time, he can come on. And Mauro Icardi can have up to 45 minutes as well. As you can see, we've got loads of injuries. But I think we've still got a strong enough team. We're going for the home formation despite being away from home. Because we can't sit back. They've scored the away goal. Maybe if we score a couple of goals, we can change it. But then if we score a couple of goals, why change it? So we're just going to go for it, I think. We'll see how it plays out. We have got as main players injured. I mean, Modric, Mbappe, Neymar. Big players out. But all we can do is do his best. Will we be against Chelsea in the final? Will there be a part 9 to this series? Or is this it? Right, I've inspired them. I have inspired them. At least I've inspired my team. That's all I can do. That is a good team. Mahrez, Jesus, Sterling, De Bruyne, Gundogan, Rodri. Quick look at our team once again. Right then. No Neymar or Mbappe. Champions League semi-final at the Etihad. They have the away goal. We have to go out and score to have any chance of going through to the final. Whoo! Nervous. My legs are shaking. Sarabia. Oh, headed away. Oh no, not a counter early on. Jesus with a counter. Get back. Oh, he's given a pen. Oh, he hasn't. It's a great tackle. But Navas has kicked it straight to João Cancelo. Oh! Has Navas just saved that from 6 yards? What a save. Oh, then it's off the bar. Oh, how are we not 1-0 down? How are we not 1-0 down? Oh, it's another... Oh, we are 1-0 down. No, he's offside. Oh my God. First there was the penalty appeal, then two world-class saves from Navas, then a disallowed goal. Sterling was offside when Rodrigo hits it. When Rodri hits it, yeah, Rodri, innit? Oof, my God. That was intense opening 10 minutes to say the least. Are we playing right into their hands, going attacking? Maybe the counter-attack would have been better, but the fact we need a goal. And it's not looking too good, guys. We're not really creating anything. We don't look like scoring at the moment. I'm just going to try something, because when I did this in the last game, played fairly narrow, we started creating a little bit more. So we'll just go with that. And we are straight away shot on target. Expected goals have gone up slightly. Not any highlights to shout about though. We're going to bring Mbappe on at half time. We've got to score. Okay. Who do we bring him on for? I think we're going to put Di Maria back into his favourite position. And we're going to bring Mbappe in. And then swap Sarabia and Mbappe round. Put Mbappe on the right, Sarabia on the left. Right, that's it. That's all we're doing for now. Show me what you're about in the second half. Come on. Come on, boys. Come on. Can we do it? We've got to score. They're on the attack though. It doesn't matter so much if they score. You've still got to score. And they have scored. Right. Okay. You know what as well? Let's go attacking. We've got another corner. They're all over it, to be honest. I think Alaba's just cleared it off the line as well. They've been the better team. We're not even looking like scoring here. They're dominating us. And that's two. Rodri scored a header. It's game over, innit? Let's go back to fairly wide because we've got Mbappe on. Up the tempo. We've got Zlat on, so maybe let's play it wider. Let's see if we can create something like this. Hit early crosses and do the overlap thing and play wide. Because we have got Zlat in the box. But we are 2-0 down now. 3-1 on aggregate. We need 2 goals in the last half an hour, 35 minutes. It's a sloppy goal to concede that as well. It really is. Just from a corner at the near post. Nothing really. We're not creating anything, guys. It's really poor. Di Maria's on a 6.3. Oh, they've just not they've not turned up, have they? They've not turned up, unfortunately. I'm gonna bring Florenzi on. We're gonna bring Marco Verratti on. We're gonna bring Icardi on. We're just gonna overload it with attackers. Yeah, we don't want to go too stupid though and concede another, do we? It's gonna have to do, I think. Nah, it's not working, is it? They've flumped it, or I flumped it, whatever my tactics haven't worked. It just hasn't worked. The overlapper isn't really working either. Go back to what we were good at. Nah. Unlucky. We weren't good enough on the night, unfortunately. Maybe bring Icardi up top with Zlat. Push everybody up a little bit. I know we're going to be open as hell, but we're going to be open as hell. But it's do or die, innit? It's all or nothing. So, yeah. Suppose that's all we can do, innit? We're not really created anything in this game, to be honest with you. Really good Manchester City performance. It was like the same in the quarterfinals. I think Bayern got a decent result in Munich, and then Manchester City slaughtered Bayern 3-0 at the Etihad. They've done the same to us. And it'll be an all-English final, Chelsea-Manchester City, unfortunately. Unless, Zlatan can't even score a one-on-one. That's when you know you're going out. It's been a fun series. We got very close to the final, and Mbappe's offside. A lot of injuries, and Mbappe's not even fit as he'd come on, and it's just one of them. Just didn't quite have enough. I think if we'd have kept Modric and Mbappe and Neymar fit, it could have been a different story. But once they scored their first goal, they've just been so difficult to break down. If you look at that towards the end of the game, we obviously had a lot more expected goals then. But now they were just far the better team. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to beat about the bush. A lot of players had poor games. Fernandinho were poor, Zlatan were poor, Di Maria. No one were decent. No, but nobody had a good game, to be honest. But that's it, guys, to be honest. That's the end of the series, really. It'd be rude not to finish the end of the season with us being so close. We've got 3 games left. I'll see if I can hit that 100-point mark. I'll play the last 3 games. I'll see if I can hit that 100-point mark in the league. We'll have a look at the squad and the results of the Champions League through the whole season. And then that will be all. I'll see you in a second. Hello again. Oh, that was sad. Just missed out on getting to the final. I've skipped through to the end of the season. Manchester City thankfully did win the Champions League. 2-1 against Chelsea. Sergio Aguero scored both goals. So at least they went on to win it. We didn't perform well anyway. But if you look at this, we won the last 3 games, of course, against Lyon, Zlatan, Kylian, Angel, Mauro, Icardi. Don't know why I did it by the first names. Smashed Lille 4-1. Bit of a tighter game against Reims. Ibrahimovic and Leandro Paredes scored another beautiful free kick, then they pulled one back near the end. Then we slaughtered Lorient on the final day of the season 5-0. Mbappe got a hat-trick. Paredes continued his fine form. And Neymar scored on his return for injury. He got a lot of goals and assists, that lad, in his last few games. He did really well, Leandro Paredes. So we did finish on 102 points. There we go. 102 points, 98 goal difference, 119 goals scored and 21 conceded. We broke the record for the number of wins. We broke the record for the goal difference. The goals scored. And we broke the difference for the points. So we broke 3 records there. Wish we could have taken that form into the Champions League semi-finals. But like I say, we had a few injuries and we looked really flat at the Etihad. Maybe it was my fault that we went to outplay Man City at the Etihad. Maybe I should have gone counter-attack. Let me know your thoughts. Oh, and my dogs have just nearly knocked me right. Laptop everywhere. That's what you get for having 4 Boston Terriers. There's never a safe moment. You numpties. Anyway, get down. Let's just have a quick look at the squad then. Mbappe with his hat-trick on the final day. 28 goals he ended up on to Neymar's 22. So he won that golden boot in Paris easily, really. Who got the most appearances over the course of the season? Marquinhos with 45, that's impressive. Who got the most assists? Verratti got 16 assists. I did not expect that. Angel Di Maria got 16 as well. I expected that, but I did not expect Marco Verratti in less games than Di Maria to get that many. I didn't notice that. That's incredible. Luka Modric 11. Average rating, Neymar actually pipped Mbappe to it. Despite Mbappe getting more goals and assists, but Neymar did have 10 less starts than Mbappe through injuries. Who was the best passer? It's always the defenders, isn't it? Kimpembe and Diallo got 96%. Tackles per game, Idrissa Gueye. Or Danilo Pereira as well. The defensive midfielders, as you'd expect. David Alaba as well in there. Fernandinho in the top 5, as you'd expect. Player of the matches, Mbappe again. I think that's really all we really care about. We'll just have a quick flick through. Can you just check the Champions League? Can you actually do that? No, I don't think you can do that. Oh, you can. Competition, look. Oh, it does it all weird though. Tell you what, we'll just go back to the date. So the Champions League story was, we opened up the season 5-0 win over Lokomotiv Moscow. Zlatan getting a hat-trick. Fernandinho and Mbappe got in the other goals. We then drew 2-2 against Atalanta. Di Maria and Icardi getting the goals. Malinovsky pulled 2 back. We then got beat at the Nou Camp 4-2. Icardi scored from the spot for us and Kazawa, but they were just consolation goals. Then we went back home to Paris in the return game against Barca and we bet them 2-0. It was a comfortable game actually. Mbappe and Draxler scored the goals. We then had a really frustrating night in Russia on that snowy pitch. They got a man sent off and we just couldn't score, which means we had to go and win in Italy against Atalanta to go through in the groups. And we did it in style, to be honest, 4-2 in the end. Although we were behind twice. So it was a really good game. Di Maria, Icardi, Sarabia and Zlatan. Sarabia and Zlatan in the 93rd and 95th minute. Although I think a 2-2 draw would have taken us through actually, if I remember rightly. My memory's a little bit faded from that, but we got through that. Then we won the cup. Like the Community Shield sort of thing on penalties against Marseille. Then the knockout stages of the Champions League. We travelled to Italy. We lost 2-1 to the old lady. Cristiano Ronaldo getting on the score sheet. Icardi got us a consolation goal. So we needed a big performance back at home against Juventus, and we got that. Marquinhos' header and Pablo Sarabia with first half goals saw us through to the quarterfinals. We got an easy draw, luckily. We got Shakhtar. Kylian Mbappe scored the only goal over both legs, which saw us go through to the semi-finals. Obviously, what you've seen today. Juan Bernat equalising in that first game against Gabriel Jesus. And then we got beat 2-0 at the Etihad fair and square. It was pretty easy for Manchester City, really. And they did go on and win it, which does make me feel a little bit better. But that's it. That's it for the first ever Champions League challenge on Spud Plays FM. I'm going to do one of these on every Football Manager every year. So I'll pick a different team each year and we'll see how many years it takes till we finally win one. God knows who I'll pick next time. But if you do want to know about all the other careers, all the other series I will be doing on Football Manager 2022, which comes out next week. Well, the beta comes out very shortly. So up next week, there'll be some new series starting. 1 or 2 new series starting. I have released a video on my channel. If you want to go check that out and find out what we're getting up to on Spud Plays FM. There's some really exciting stuff for you guys. So thank you very much for watching. I really do appreciate the support. And please do give us a like and a subscribe if you enjoyed as well. And please take care, everybody, alright? Bye-bye.